Chapter 1 The Celestial Duo. Our story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day, this girl spied a rusted spaceship holding a small star child. "What's your name? Are you lost?" the girl asked the star child. "I'm Luma, and I'm waiting for Mama. She's coming for me on a comet," said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. "Don't worry, I'll wait with you," the little girl promised Luma. At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days and then years, but still the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, "If we stay here looking much longer, I'll be an old lady soon." But then she had an idea. "Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves?" The girl and Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship, and then the two set sail into the starry sky. This is how the search for the celestial mother began. Chapter 2 Star Bits. Days passed with no sign of the comet or even a single planet. Instead, astronauts extended for as far as the eye could see. "If I known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jams," said the little girl above the rubble of her belly. Before they left, she had packed all the essentials: telescope, butterfly net, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and apricot flavoured tea, but I forgot to bring water. At this, Luma burst into gales of laughter, and the girl began to pout. "As long as I have star bits, I'll be fine," said Luma. "Want some?" The little girl couldn't say man after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. "Alright, maybe just a nibble." Leaning out far out of the ship, the pair began to collect star bits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. The star bits tasted like honey. Chapter 3 The Comet. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window. Thinking it was the morning sun, the girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl shook the sleepy Luma awake and shouted excitedly, "We have to get to that comet." The pair descended on the comet and found that it was made of ice that looked high and low, but Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. "Look!" Peering down at the icy ground where Luma was pointing, the girl suddenly noticed clusters of star bits encased in the ice. "Pretty good, huh? Finding star bits is my specialty," said Luma, beaming. "There's ice here, but it's so warm. I bet there's water here too." The two decided to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the turquoise comet, the pair continued to search for Luma's mother. Chapter 4 The Dream. One night, the girl dreamed about her own mother. "Where are you going?" she asked her mother's retreating back. Without turning, her mother replied, "Don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you like the sun in the day and the moon in the night." A wave of sadness washed over the girl. "What about when it rains and I can't see the sun or the moon?" Her mother thought for a moment before responding. "I'll turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry." When she woke, the girl's face was damp with tears. "You have star bits in your eyes," said Luma to the girl. Wiping her face, the girl replied, "These are tears, not star bits. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother ever again." At this, Luma began to cry too. "Mama, oh mama, wah!" The pair travelled through the starry skies, and through they encountered many other comets. Not one of them held Luma's mother. Luma was despondent. Now, Luma, the rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying, the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. I'll give you a present if you stop. The girl closed her eyes and said gently, I'll take care of you. With these words, she spelled a small spark in her heart. Chapter 5. Home. The kitchen will go here and the library will go over there, the girl said busily to herself. We'll put the gate here. Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she's been bustling about at a furious pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turns out that star bits weren't the only things buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture like any they have ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us? With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still, something seemed to be missing. If only my father, brother and mother were here, the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its two small residents. That night, clutching her favourite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6. Friends. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-coloured planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same colour emerged. Do you two know each other? The girl asked the two Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. The two Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. My mama! At once the apricot Luma parroted back, my mama, my mama, my mama, my mama. The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any sign of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh, and that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop out from the apricot planet. They were different colours, but they all shouted the same thing, my mama, my mama. The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. I guess we'll have to name each and every one of you. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. Chapter 7. The Telescope. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was. That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into this telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than a star bit. How strange, it's so far away but it feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope and the blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up that hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on the hill on bright and windy days. And I want to go home, I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears, and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I want to go home, I want to go back to my house by that hill. I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face covered with tears, but I know she's not there. I knew all along that she wasn't there out there in the sky because she's sleeping under the tree on the hill. The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and a hush fell over the area. Chapter 8. The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me, And don't be sad about your mother, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love Starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, no, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I'll transform into a comet, a soaring car that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma, trailing bands of white, soared high into the sky just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bounds of light twisted together to form a comet tail. And then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes, but how, she kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different fins, said a red Luma, who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these fins. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All of the Lumas together said, no more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, Starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter, Family. With its many Lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the Lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new Luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen, saying in a louder voice than usual, Alright everyone, let's make a cake sprinkled with starbits, then there will be a star cake. The Lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, this is my family now, and I'll stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do leave, I'll see them off with a smile. Because that's what makes a mother happiest. That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favourite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the Lumas and the girl continues on this journey to this very day. With more family members, it tale that can be counted. It's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years. Its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end.
That's all.
Hello everybody, this is RedGamer75. Welcome to the last episode of Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I know Peach, I'm coming for you now. Right, let's talk to Rosalina now. Are you prepared to travel to the center of the universe? Yes. Alright, then off we go. Comet Observatory. Transport. It can fly again. It's playing its music again. There is a Walk down inside the castle.
Go, Mario.
Go. They are inside. Hurry. Peach's castle. Bowser's Flakes. Here it is, the final mission in the game. The fate of the universe. Yes, I've already done it before, but you had to do it to get that purple coin. I didn't show it because I didn't want to show the last level until the final episode. Let's go. Drop down. Drop it. Stub it. One up? I might pick that one up, you know. Thank you. Stub it over here. Those beans are light. Now it's time to go up. Try not to get hit by those fire bars. Climb up. Track the beat, let's go through. Try not to get hit by the fire. Oh no, I'm on fire! I hit the lava. Lava, hot. Going. That, let's go through. Oh, ice. It's cold in there here. Just letting viewers know I'm still feeling a bit unwell. I haven't gotten well yet. But I promise I won't make my next video until I get all better. Okay, let's go this way. Stop it, thank you, I need these. Not really, but I still like to play it. I think you can transfer all the star bits in this game into something else if you have to say that. Could be mistaken though. Fire stick dodge. Thank you, I need those. Moving platforms, I need to get across here. Oh, that's a big bullet bill. A Banzer bill, I think. That's what it's called. Okay, let's go. Banzer bill again. Okay, let's go. Launch star. Looking for Princess Peach? Too bad, cause she's with me. I'll save you, Peach. Don't you worry about that. Trying to defeat you again, Bowser. Oh, there's meteors coming. Thank you. Thank you. Finally! You got here just in time to see the creation of my galaxy and the center of the universe. Watch and weep. From this galaxy, I'll rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. It'll last forever. I'll rule every beautiful corner of the universe. So Mario, as you can see, I got big plans and stopping you is at the top of my list. See about that, Bowser. Rocks. You need to do it again. Ouch. Oh, got hit again. Now we're going to the second planet. Let's go to the final planet now. Just like the planet. Where is Bowser Galaxies? Oh dear. Hello Bowser. Jump. That's it! I defeated Bowser yet again. What's happening? It's another Grand Star. Transparent because I already collected it. Let's pick it up, the last actual Grand Star. Got it. Familiar tool again. Fly out. Get out of here, Peach. Save you. Oh no. That doesn't look good. The planet's melting. Bowser, you survived again. I'll never be able to get rid of you. No, my galaxy, my empire. This can't be happening. It's gonna blow up. Oh no, it's a black hole. Oh no, we can't get on. What's happened? Rosalina, save us, please. What's happening? Bloomer, please do something. Does not look good. Something's happening. The universe is destroyed. Rosalina. There you are. Do you hear the baby stars? These newborns will grow up to become galaxies someday. When stars die, they turn to stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually that stardust revolves to create a new star, and so the cycle of life continues. But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way. So, you'll see. What's happening now? We're back in the Mushroom Kingdom. We did it! Everything's back to normal now. The Star Festival! Bowser wrecked the first one, so now we're having a second one now. Peach? Oh no, Bowser's here. Please don't try to ruin it again, Bowser. Yes, all new life. carries the essence of stars, even all of you.
Ah. Welcome! Welcome, new galaxy!
So Rosalina recreated the universe. Makes sense. Well, this is it. This is the end of Season 3 of my Mario Let's Plays. Expect Super Mario Galaxy 2 to go up in a few days from now. Because I'll start recording that I think a few days before this goes up. Hopefully by the time I record episode 1 I should be all better. I know you can play the game again as Luigi, but I'm not gonna do that. My thoughts? This game, it wasn't as nostalgic as I remembered it to be, you know? 'Cause back when I first got this game, I had a lot of fun with it. But there's better games out now. And then 3 years after this game came out, Super Mario Galaxy 2 was released. And then 3D Land came out 2011, 2013 3D World. And then 2017 we had Super Mario Odyssey, which is one of my favourite games of all time now. This is still a good game though. But I kind of prefer the second game over this one, you know? Because it's got a lot more levels. Although the levels in Super Mario Galaxy 2 are more linear than this game, well, this one's more of an open world game. Also in Super Mario Galaxy 2 you could get Yoshi. And everyone loves Yoshi, you know? How many parts, you know, Super Mario Galaxy 2 will be. Super Mario 64 was 16 episodes, Super Mario Sunshine was 34 episodes, and this game was 29. It's probably going to be a bit more for Galaxy 2 because I have to get all the great stars as well. But we'll wait and see. How long till the credits are over? Because I really don't have anything else to talk about. Because this was one of the first Wii games that I've played. I think it was the first actually. I got this game along with Mario Party 8 and Wii Sports back when I first got my Nintendo Wii. There's the first galaxy again. Now since we got all 120 stars, it'll play another cutscene after this.
Thank you so much for playing my game!
Yep, you're welcome, Mario. Here comes the last cutscene. Let's watch it. If you don't have all 120 stars, this cutscene won't play. There's Rosalina and her Lumas. thank you. I'll watch over you from beyond the stars. She's walking somewhere. She's entering the house. Oh, it takes you back to that Comet Observatory. Yeah, I forgot the gates, you know? Now the Comet Observatory will be walking. Going somewhere. Probably to a galaxy far away, you know? There's another Luma. Setting up the courses for Galaxy 2. Anyway, Red Gamer 5 sign off. Thanks for watching. See you in Galaxy 2. Catch you all later.